Hello, Internet. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. On this episode of the DNA Sports Recap, which rookie NFL quarterback will have the best season? Okay, so this was posted by The Athletic. It was a survey done last week that was posed the survey question, which NFL rookie quarterback is set to have the best year? So like I said, we covered college football a little bit last season, and I think it's worth discussing. What do you think?
I totally agree. Agree.
So what is your thought on this list? Who do you think is going to have the best year?
I mean, I don't know if Bo Nix is even in this conversation, to be honest. I think this is kind of a two-man race between Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams.
Okay.
I think the biggest issue that I kind of have with Jaden Daniels is he doesn't have a whole lot of great weapons around him. They just traded Jahan Dotson. He was a former first-round pick. He had over 500 yards in the last two seasons, which is not mind-blowing great. But the fact is Washington keeps kind of changing their offensive scheme. I think it's going to be kind of hard for him to kind of jump in and really get going with this team. I think he's going to have a harder time than Caleb Williams. My pick would probably be Caleb Williams for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's got weapons everywhere. Obviously, the Bears have DJ Moore. Keenan Allen they just got from the Chargers, and they drafted Rome Odunze from Washington. Williams is fantastic. Caleb Williams is a great quarterback. Now that he's not in college football, I can say that because obviously I didn't like him at USC.
Right.
My Utes had to play him. That's just not going to work. But
right.
The fact is the dude has just an uncanny ability to break out, not get sacked. He keeps his eyes down the field really well. He's great at throwing receivers open and into space. And I mean, with some of these receivers, Rome Odunze is going to be fantastic. I think he's going to help Caleb Williams have a great season. It's going to be awesome.
All right. So I got a different way I'm going to break this down.
Okay, I'm ready.
So let's first start with the options that each of these quarterbacks are going to have.
Okay.
All right. That's how I'm breaking it down. So first, let's talk about the most important thing when it comes to any rookie quarterback is going to be the offensive line. Who's protecting them, right? So Caleb Williams is going to have to take that one. The Bears have the 12th ranked O-line. Bo Nix, who is playing for the Broncos, has just a rung above them on the 11th. However, Jaden Daniels, the Commanders, has the worst, which is ranked 27th of all named quarterbacks.
Ouch.
So, yeah, that one's going to be a toss-up between Bo and Caleb there. We also have wide receivers and tight ends. Caleb Williams of the Bears has the third ranked with a score of 90 of the best wide receivers and tight ends as far as power rankings go for that segment of who he's throwing to. Bo Nix has ranked 26th with a score of 14 on the power rankings for wide receivers and tight ends. Jaden Daniels of the Commanders is ranked 21st with a score of 39. So, again, chalk that one up to Caleb Williams as well. Next piece we have there, so the next most important thing. So we got the first two. Who's protecting you? Who are you throwing it to? Third one for me is going to be the head coach.
Yeah,
I think that's also important. You got to have a head coach that has confidence in you, right? So we've got Matt Eberflus. I can't remember say his last name right. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I've heard it both ways. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm getting that wrong. But he is in his third season with the Bears, ranked 22nd in the coach power rankings. Sean Payton of the Broncos is ranked 18th, right? And then you got Dan Quinn of the Commanders, who's getting his second chance as underneath the big headset, and he's ranked 25th. So with that one, the Broncos have the leg up on that. So Bo Nix has the leg up on that one. You'd have to let me know on that one. I'm kind of still leaning towards Caleb Williams on that. Projections, Caleb Williams is projected to complete 65% of his passes, 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions with 3,727 yards passing. Jaden Daniels' projections are 62 completion percentage with 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3,234 yards. Bo Nix is projected to make 68% of his completions, 1,987 yards, 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I'd hate to say it, but I think, just like you said there, I think Caleb Williams has a shot of being the most effective. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to these quarterbacks there's also something that's going to get overlooked just simply because they're not really going to be starting. You got Penix Jr., he's more of a developmental project, and also will probably sit behind Cousins for a couple of years. Drake,
That's if Cousins can stay healthy.
yeah, that's another part of it. His health as well.
Yeah.
You got Drake May, who's with the Patriots. Jacoby Brissett is probably going to start over him, but the door might be open there a little bit depending on injury. And we wouldn't be surprised if Crash wants to shake up the house a little bit, post Belichick era, right? So,
Yep.
So when it comes to this, though, I have to say that out of all the quarterbacks in preseason, the one that passes the eye test, probably the best for me, is Bo Nix.
Well, yeah, he's looked great.
He's looked really good in preseason.
Yeah, he has looked really good.
Shanahan's, when it comes to the kind of dragging their feet there, when it comes to announcing Bo Nix as the starter for the preseason, but he gets the nod going into week 1. All right, so we want to hear from you folks. Let us know in the comments down below what you think when it comes to the best, which quarterback has the best chance of having the best rookie season this year in the NFL. We'd love to hear from you.